Welcome back to Can I Express Myself, segment 4. And for today's segment, we have Loniesha Kemp, and the title of her segment is Revelations and Understanding. Can I express myself? Can I express myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Loniesha Kemp, and this is my segment of Can I Express Myself?
That's right.
You get something off my chest. When God reveals the truth to you, take it and run with it, okay? Because I don't know about y'all, but folks' masks are falling off. And you knew they was a mask from the very beginning, but you ain't want to look at it. But once it come all the way off, you need to trust what you're seeing and run, okay? Move accordingly. So that's my first thing right there, okay? Because people know who they say they are. And the moment you start winning or start getting out of your slump, that's when the mask falls off. That's when you see who you can talk to. That's when you see who you can trust. And with that being said, until you figure out who those people are, you need to keep your wins to yourself. Keep your wins to yourself. You can celebrate alone. You can celebrate with God. You can celebrate in your journal. You can celebrate any other way until everything is concrete and then the wins show themselves and you don't have to tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. It's going to save you a lot of headaches and it's going to save a lot of relationships. The ones that can be saved. Because remember who you're talking to and what you've been experiencing and what they've been talking to you about and the times when they've showed up for you. Were you happy? Were you in a good mood? Or were you in a space of survival or misery? Was it a misery loves company situation? Because those are the people that are not going to be happy for you when your situation changes. So just keep it in mind. Pay attention to everything. Take everything as a sign. Take it back to God if you're not sure. But get that confirmation before you start running your mouth about what's happening in your life. Another thing is, now I'm in the space of moving from surviving to thriving. A lot of the times, I literally have no idea about what I'm doing. So I've had to tell myself that it's not about not knowing what to do. It's about having the courage to do it anyway. A lot of times, like today, I didn't know what I was going to express when I came in here. I got this paper, ain't got nothing on it that I'm talking about right now. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that God was going to show up through me. And I would say whatever I needed to say, or whatever came out was just going to be what it was. And whoever got blessed by that, fine. And if you didn't, you will later. It's going to hit you later. Today, it might not be the right time today, but you can remember this conversation we have. We having a conversation, okay? So yeah, take action even if you don't know what you're doing. That's the best way and the fastest way to figure out what it is you need to do. Trial and error. Once you do it, it don't work, boom, we moving out the way. If it worked, okay, we put it right here to come back to later. But you gotta keep moving, and that's when things will fall into place. Cutting out the noise, and that could mean a lot of different things. Cutting out the noise could be getting off of social media. Cutting off the noise could be maybe riding in the car, not listening to music, just sitting with yourself, being in that silence so that you can actually hear your voice, so that you're not being influenced by what other people are talking about. Sometimes it really takes you to like really detox your brain. Because a lot of the things your brain is telling you is not even you talking to you. It's what your environment is influencing you to believe. So as much as you can, find a way to cut out the noise. Set limits on what you're talking to people about so that their opinions are not putting fear into you or causing you to doubt what you believe that you should be doing for yourself. And lastly, this is something that's really close to me, so I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something, okay? So, I'm 36, and I've lived 36 years not knowing that I had ADHD. I recently got diagnosed with it, and the diagnosis has changed my life. Looking back, all the signs were there. Like, all the signs were there. Me not being able to study, me needing to take a nap before I did anything, me feeling like overwhelmed with the thought of starting something, or even like, okay, I said I'm gonna wash the clothes, but first I'm gonna clean the entire house up before I wash those clothes. Like, even little things like that, it makes so much sense having a diagnosis. And I recently got prescribed medication for it, and that's something else I wanted to talk about, doing things you need to do even when you don't want to do it. I recently got prescribed medication. I didn't want to take it. I've seen the effects of it on other people, and I wasn't sure how I was going to like it. I didn't know if it was going to change me or whatever, but I took it, and it's literally like, wow, this is how normal people operate. Like, people don't get anxiety when they go outside. Like, people can stay out here in a bunch of noise and like not feel uncomfortable. Like, I didn't realize that the stuff that I normalized was not normal. Like, me needing to leave 10 minutes after I get somewhere because I'm starting to feel uncomfortable because it's too much going on, or me sitting in the corner with headphones on and doing something else while I'm at a club or like a bar or something because it's too loud and it's too overstimulating. And I kind of battle with that because I'm like, well, I don't want to numb my gifts, like my spiritual gifts. Like, I'm very empathic, or like my discernment is through the roof. I can step into a place and I know I ain't supposed to be here. And I didn't want to numb that. But what I found was that it makes it easier to do. Like, it makes it easier to focus on my voice because I can literally cut out all the noise that's around me. And I know I can still say, okay, I don't feel like this is an environment for me, but now I won't force myself to be there trying to be normal like everybody else is here. So I would say that a lot of Black women get misdiagnosed with depression and anxiety, but they really have ADHD. Any person would have anxiety or depression when they can't go out and do normal things. They can't go out and socialize with people. When humans are designed to be social creatures, we need each other. We need to be around each other. And if we weren't supposed to do that, we would have been here by ourselves. So I would challenge anybody who has the thought that they might have symptoms of ADHD to talk to a psychiatrist, to talk to your therapist if you have one, and ask. It's expensive to get a late diagnosis, but some insurance companies will pay for it. But if you see it in your kids too, save them the drama and go ahead and get them diagnosed now too, because it's not a disability. It's just your mind just works differently than other people's do. And the sooner you figure out how to operate with that type of mind in the world, it's going to be a lot easier for you to enjoy life instead of like isolating yourself and, trying to stay away from people because it's too overstimulating. So I think that's it.
So, what would you name this? When you add everything together, what would you title this?
What would I title this?
Mm-hmm.
Revelations
Revelations?
and understanding.
I like that.
Yeah. Because I feel like all of this stuff that I've learned, like I've been going through the last year has been really like challenging. Like, I feel like I've been in the trenches with God. Like, I really, like, I carry a lot of things well, and so like from the outside looking in, and that's probably why I didn't get my diagnosis as a kid. Mm-hmm. Like, there's different type of ADHD. So you have the hyper, like physically hyper, and then you have people who are like mentally hyper. Mm-hmm. Like, their minds don't shut off. Mm-hmm. they don't quiet. They're constantly thinking, they're overthinking. That's not normal. And I didn't know that, you know. But like, so I would say revelation and understanding. And then I feel like this next journey of my life, this next chapter, is like putting my understanding to work. Yeah, putting my understanding to work. And I know through my whole life, nothing I have experienced and share with somebody didn't touch them in a way. And I just believe that the more work I do for me, the more I'm able to help other people. So yeah, so revelation and understanding.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Put it now that you know you see yourself aware on another level.
Yeah.
The way you're gonna live in this fourth quarter is gonna be so different.
Yeah, like I'm not moving like I was before because I realized why that's not working. It wasn't working for me because I'm not one of them. You know? Like, and this ain't that.
Right.
And yeah.